for Seattle, but against Hawaii, it shouldn't be too big of an issue. The other injuries are mainly to non-relevant players. I think you'll be fine in BGMBL. Breeze. So, I mean, let's start with a much higher team rating matchup. Brooklyn versus Dallas, 97 versus 90 team rating. And Dallas starting with a 3-pointer. Is it going to be a good omen for the rest of the match? And it's pretty good. 12-point lead after the first 12 minutes. 11 points from KJB. For Brooklyn, Jared Fowler with 8 points. And halftime, the lead is actually reduced down to 7. 19 points now from KJB, 11 from Luke Irons, 8 Henkel Patterson, 7 points, 5 assists, 4 rebounds, doing it all as usual. Larson and Fowler combining for 28 on Brooklyn's side. So Fowler stepping up here in the second quarter. RFA 0 points so far, 0 for 7 from the field so far. It's pretty rough. Pretty similar. I mean, oh, never mind. KJB and Luke Irons have both fouled out with 12 minutes to go. Dallas only up by 9. Will they be able to survive without? I mean, they basically have no bench, right? 6th man 55 overall, 7th 58. Okay, and then we get to 55, and it's already a bit questionable here. But yeah, KJB fouled out, 22 points. Sorry, Luke Irons 15 points, fouled out. So their 2 best players fouled out in the first 3 quarters. Eric Larson for Brooklyn, 20 points, 9 assists. Will they be able to stage a comeback here? 6 minutes into the fourth, and it seems like they might be able to 16-8 run in the first 6 minutes of the fourth quarter. Only down by 1 point. Arthur Martineau, but misses the shot that would give Dallas a 3-point lead. 5 fouls for RFA. He might foul out, but actually that might benefit Brooklyn more than it hurts them. 3 more minutes in, and Brooklyn takes the lead for the first time in the game, I believe. Rod Appling, 3-pointer to increase the lead. Fouled. Oh, damn, by Gerard. 3 free throws. Sinks all 3 of them. Doubles the lead to 6 points now. 100-94 with less than 3 minutes to go. 24 Larson. Fowler now 20 plus as well. 10 rebounds along with those 20 points. And things are looking a lot worse. But hey, Bob Lewis, low post shot. Fails to cut the lead down to 2. Wyrick Jr. a rebound. And the lead is back up to 6 points. Keith Manuel for Dallas misses the 3-point attempt. Fowler rebound right. The layup is good, and it's an 8-point lead. Now Patterson 3-pointer keeping Dallas alive. Trying to keep Dallas alive, but 6 for 22 shooting from the field is not going to do that, Mr. Patterson. And that's going to be all she wrote. 108-100. An insane fourth quarter comeback after KJB and Luke Irons fouled out. And 33-16 in the final 12 minutes was more than enough for Brooklyn to overcome Dallas and take a 1-0 series lead here. The rest of the series, the higher seed, well, the home team won every single game. And Todd Neal, going down to injury, will miss 8 more games. For Sacramento, patellar tendonitis. On Boston side, MVP Garrett Jones, 31 points, 10 rebounds, 2 blocks, and a steal. Not bad, not bad. 20 points, 13 rebounds. Andrew Agayava. Seattle 110 to 71. 36 and 16 from Amsterdam. 26 points from Jamon Carter. And Philadelphia in a very high scoring game, defeating New York 136 to 123. Irfan Kennedy almost a triple double. 33 points, 9 rebounds. Not 9 assists. Oh, and 8 turnovers. Triple double with turnovers. 29 points, 12 assists. Alper Eshlik, the All-Star Game MVP for this season. And Jairo Gara, 22 points off the bench. Definitely key. Brad Simmons did fall out after playing only 23 minutes. Corey Rice, age 42. Played 7 minutes, but in those 7 minutes, 7 points, 2 assists. Only 1 turnover. Pretty good. Yeah, that was truly unfortunate for Dallas. Now for game 2, let's go to New York, Philadelphia, where New York has made the semifinals each season for the past maybe 8 years. Could that streak be ending this season? Well, maybe not. Alvear getting injured for Philadelphia. And after the first quarter, New York up by 5 points. And that is increasing to 15 points now at halftime. 68 to 53. Irfan Eagleton 12 points. Large Junior 14. And Monreal off the bench with 12. As for Philly, Ashlick 13 points and Gara 13 points off the bench. And it doesn't seem like Philly will be able to catch up this game. Sadly for them, the Alvear injury was just too much. Irfan Kennedy this time only 10 points, 10 assists, 21 points. Law Jr. Hey Floyd. On Philadelphia side, Jairo Gara, their 6th man, was the best player of the match, but it is in a loss. Which means the series is now tied 1-1. Now we started a bit early playing Swords of Legends Online, which didn't impress me that much. And that's the only series that's tied. The home teams take a 2-0 lead in every other series. Pretty convincing win here. Sacramento without Todd Neal. Losing by 30 points. Garrett Jones 26 and 9. Brooklyn Dallas, another close game. And Jean-Baptiste fouled out again, but only after 40 minutes. Irons 27 points, Patterson 19 and 9. Larson 27 points, 11 assists, 24 points. Rod Appling. They definitely could turn it around with a good 2 games in Dallas. Hawaii just actually barely losing. Sorry, Jeff. Jalen Engel playing through his injury now. But Amsterdam 45 points, 17 rebounds. By far going to be the playoffs' best scorer. Let's see how many points he has now. He did play a lot of playoff games over the past 4 or 5 seasons. He should be up there. Not yet. Interesting. Irfan Kennedy is the leader and the only one with 4,000 plus points. The next closest one, Rivera, slightly less than 1,000 fewer points than Irfan. Astaham though, okay, there we go. He is number 15 all time with 2,000 in 82 games. Okay. Where do we go next? I also forgot about adding music. let's do. Okay. So where were we? What have we not seen so far? Boston, Sacramento, I guess. I know the first Sacramento up by 5. So far have yet to win a game this series. And with one of their starters missing the entire series. However, well, he will be back due to the playing through injuries. If they survive until game 5 or 6. Hey Floyd, thanks. Boston coming back in the second quarter and at halftime taking a 5-point lead with a 10-point swing here. Jones, 14 points, 5 rebounds, 14 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. Dexter Gonzalez. End of the third, and Sacramento taking the lead yet again, 73-71, up by 2 points now. Kyle Little, 24 points. Jones, 17 was the boss, 12 for Boston. The rest not really showing up that much. On the Sacramento side, Gonzalez 20, 12 Darko, 11 Hunter Marshall, Schreiber with 10 points. Let's see here, 6 minutes into the fourth. Sacramento with a 2-point lead, a low-scoring game, but a very, very close game. 3 minutes in, Sacramento still with a lead, but this time increasing to 6 points, notching following Gonzalez. Jones mid-range shot cuts the lead down to 4 points, 2.5 minutes to go. Let's go a minute in advance, and things are looking pretty grim for Boston. And pretty good for Sacramento, as Boston is most likely not going to be taking a 3-0 series lead now. Joshua Coots fouled out, so yeah, that's pretty much it. In the end, the game was much closer than the final score indicates. 102-89, a 13-point win for Sacramento. Jones and Little combined for 49 points out of 89 that Boston scored. Gonzalez, similar stat lines for Darko and Gonzalez, 11 rebounds, 9 assists. Both of them 1 assist shy of a triple-double. Now let's see if anyone, probably Seattle taking a 3-0 series lead, but I think Dallas will be able to get a win here. But no, and Philadelphia, despite missing Alvear, win game 3. So we have 2 series with teams up through Seattle. Pretty comfortable win here. Rosselli 35, but he's got no support here. 9 rebounds, 2 blocks. The man played excellent. 0 turnovers in 34 minutes played. Last time Carter, 28 and 26 points. Double-double for Andre Bro as well with assists. And another close game. 108-101. Luke Irons fouled out in 40 minutes yet again. No, what? No. I think someone else fouled out. No, it was KJB falling out in 39.5 minutes. Now Irons 39.6 minutes before fouling out. Not a good year for Dallas. For the Bagels, Appling 21 points, Fowler 21, Larson 18. And Fowler with a double-double. Alvear playing through his injury. Gara got injured midway through the game, but he will be back for next game. Brian Simmons finished the game with 26 points, 17 rebounds, 5 blocks in a 117-98 win for Philadelphia. And a triple-double for Al Parashlik. What a crazy game. 26 points, 15 assists, 10 rebounds. On the other side, 29 and 21 points scored by Eagleton and Law Jr. respectively. 14 from Irfan Kennedy. He is actually somewhat struggling in 2 out of the 3 games. He was struggling in the win as well, but he played really, really well in game 1, which they lost. So now let's take a look at 2 games. We're gonna watch both of these. Hey, Veersum. How are you? I'm not sure you're on Discord. I mean, I don't recognize your name. You're good, bro? Oh, I wasn't inviting you. But I mean, it's not that I didn't want to invite you. But hey, so you're about to become the second? Which league? We have no enemies. There are no enemies here. Hey, thanks for the follow. 29 and 26. 3-point lead Seattle, by the way. Rosselli, 6 points, 2 rebounds. Bang! That one goes down! Hey. Yeah, about to go to halftime. And yeah, a pretty close game actually. Closer than expected. For the win. I mean, they could be going for the win. It's a pretty close game. The Hanu could surprise. 79 to 78. Only down by 1 point now. Winning the third quarter as well. Rosselli 12 points. Rosselli struggling. But so is everyone else on both teams. I mean, the shooting percentage isn't that bad. Interesting. Will they be able to upset Seattle and take a game from them? Oh, never mind. 10-point lead. Out of nowhere. Astaham, 24 points, 17 rebounds, 5 blocks. 19 from Rosselli, 8 rebounds as well. And yeah, things are falling apart here. And Hawaii has been eliminated. But oh my goodness. Horrible news if it's a longer term injury for Seattle. Their best player got injured in the closing minutes of game 4 of the number 1 seed's sweep of Hawaii. He shouldn't have even been playing in those final minutes. Yikes. Traore 17 points off the bench. Decent effort. Alright. Let's check out what the injury is. Okay, yeah, never mind. 1 game. Seattle's pretty lucky getting all these short-term injuries. So let's also pay attention to Dallas and Brooklyn. Let's hope Dallas doesn't get swept. Jeff didn't wake up for this. Larson 1 point, but 10 assists in 12 minutes. Okay, Madman. Appling, just the 2 of them. 14.7 rebounds. Appling in the first 12 minutes as well. For Dallas, Irons 11 points. Baptiste 5 points. At halftime, Dallas with a 6-point lead. But Chris Patterson has 4 fouls and Jack Henkel has 3. And Jeff is already worried. I think he should be worried now. Less yikes, but also yikes. Yeah, the refs hate the snipers. Also, look at Larson. 2 points, but 13 assists, 0 turnovers, 2 steals and 2 blocks. Alright, second half incoming, and Brooklyn catching up. Not quite taking the lead, but only down by 2 points now. Chris Patterson did fall out. 2 rebounds shy of a triple-double in less than 29 minutes played. He also had a 4x5. Couldn't quite get a 5x5 with those fouls, at least. Hey, GK. So Patterson is out, but he was pretty good so far. Yeah, Astaham got injured, but he will be back next game. Sadly for everyone except for Seattle. Look at Fowler and Appling though. And Dallas, despite losing Patterson, are actually increasing their lead now to double digits. And Brooklyn fans are sweating up in the stands here. Okay. No, not even gonna live sim it. I mean, play by play it, because it was obvious that Dallas was gonna take this one. However, look at Larson. Horrible shooting night, but still managed to dish out 21 assists. Steal the ball 3 times and 4 blocks. Horrific game, but also not. I mean, it's still not a negative game. 14.8 game score. Yeah, he had a pretty good game except for shooting. Appling more than made up for it. 36 and 10. On Dallas' side, triple-double for Luke Irons. 28 points, 10 assists, 12 rebounds, 32 points KJB. Henkel 6 points, but 20 rebounds. And they're staying alive, and Brooklyn now has a 3-1 lead. The ever so safe 3-1 lead. How many more 3-1 leads are we gonna see? Let's find out. Let's pull up a prediction while we review these games. Will Dallas win game 5? So I'll give you 2 minutes. No, 1 minute. While we review the game scores for these. And Boston with a 3-1 lead. And Richard Hefu is out for Sacramento as well. New York taking game 4 and tying the series. 97-87, a pretty low-scoring game yet again. Boston taking the win this time. 33 points, 12 rebounds. On Sacramento side, all of their starters managed to score in double digits. Darko did foul out. Yeah, I know what you're gonna vote, Jeff. Game 4 here, and New York with a pretty comfortable win. So no close games this series. All double-digit wins. 33 points, 11 assists from Irfan Kennedy, and he did finally step up after me criticizing him. But Marquise Loper is the weirdest player for maybe 5 seasons now. He's always been on the bench of contenders and always has these few games where he just pops off for 20 plus points in the playoffs and saves the team. He did it for Seattle a few seasons ago, has been playing for New York now, doing the same. Right, I think the vote has finished, but we are not going to watch Dallas Brooklyn again. Let's pay attention to Sacramento Boston. End of the first, and Sacramento with a 14 point lead. Darko 17 points, more than he has scored in the entire previous game. 62-48, definitely intent on staying alive here. Darko 23. MVP Garrett Jones only 9 points. 13 Kyle Little. Agayeva 12 points, entering the second half now. And a 33-17 third quarter by Boston gives them the lead. After that very good first half by Sacramento, Boston out of nowhere coming back. Garrett Jones scored 11 points that quarter, and now becomes the high scorer on his team. 17 from Little. Agayeva with 16 points. 6 minutes into the fourth, Boston with a 2-point lead. 30 points from Darko and only 2 fouls, which is always nice to see. For Darko, late in the game, he can get in quite some serious foul trouble. 25 points, Garrett Jones. 3 more minutes in, and Boston now with a 10-point lead. Sacramento completely crumbling and will not be able to even get close to a 3-1 comeback, as they will most likely be a gentlemanly swept out of the playoffs. 111-100, final minute of the game. Wesley Boss increases the lead to 12, and that's pretty much it. In the end, Boston moves on to their first semifinals in maybe 8 seasons. Sacramento out in yet another second round. Mallory Darko, 33 points back on the team, 6 assists, 6 rebounds, 8 turnovers. Gonzalez, 21 points, 16 from Webb and Schreiber. Boston moving on thanks to a 37-point performance from Jones. Jones had 9 points at halftime. 37 by the end of the game. Kyle Little, 22 points, 18 from Andrew Agayeva. And yeah, that's why Jones is the MVP. Alright. We're not gonna live stream every single game, so we are gonna have to skip both of these. Sadly, Dallas Brooklyn. And Dallas gets eliminated. Brooklyn moves on to play versus the Boston Massacre, while Philadelphia takes game 5 and is 1 win away from the semifinals and a meeting with the Seattle Symphony. Brooklyn, okay, this one wasn't even close, 125 to 101. And it was a pretty brutal game. Brooklyn had a 13-point lead, increasing to 20 at halftime. But it only decreased in garbage time. Pretty bad game for Dallas. Henkel fouled out. Irons fouled out. Another pair of foul outs. Yeah, sorry, Jeff. I think you had like 10 foul outs in 5 games. But look at this, yeah, 20 points, 7 assists, Larson, 4 steals as well, 24 and 10, along with 9 rebounds, Appling, almost a triple-double, 30 points, 11 rebounds, Jared Fowler, 6 points, 10 rebounds, RFA, 3 blocks, 4 blocks for Fowler. Pretty good. And finally, not a double-digit win. Philadelphia win by 9 points. Thanks to 6 players scoring double digits. No one scoring 20 plus. Elvier finally fully healthy now. Irfan Kennedy on New York side carried them, but not hard enough. 34 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists, 4 blocks, and a steal. As New York is in danger of not making the semifinals for the first time since, let's say it for certain, 2033, so 10 seasons. Well, 9 seasons. For the first time in... It's going to be 9 seasons of making the semifinals. But first time in 10. I guess that's how it works. Let's see how game 5 is going to go. Oh, but they're not going to go down quietly. 74 to 38 first half. Hot damn. But Kaiser Law Jr. going down to injury. Typical New York fashion. Like 40 seconds into the game. What a beating, but I don't know. He was pretty crucial in some games, but he was also pretty bad in others. Anyways, 19 points here for Kennedy, but 4 fouls. It shouldn't matter that much. I don't know if Philadelphia can overcome this. 105 to 69. How, like, what's the almost 40-point lead? If you lose the fourth quarter by 40 points, I think you deserve to get eliminated out of the playoffs. But Philly, with Windy Willie getting injured as well, and also 40-ish seconds of playtime for him, but there's a big difference between Windy Willie and Kaiser Law Jr. In the end, we have a game 7-1 after New York's 127 to 99 win. Thanks to Irfan Kennedy. Oh, never mind. It's just Irfan Kennedy and Irfan Eagleton combining for 40 points, but the bench stepped it up big time. Brooks, 15 points, 19 from Loper, 10. Bradford, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, 11 points. Not bad. Double Irfan all the way indeed. And Irfan, they both played less than 24 minutes. Irfan Kennedy fouled out in only 22. Barely played in the second half. How long is Law's injury? 4 games. Well, he should play through his injury. Right. Do you want me to change the injury, playthrough injury setting? Roll with it. Alright. Game 7, let's go. And Philly with a 5-point lead now. End of the first. 80 with 11 points. Veer with 10. McFadden, the MIP, only 1 point so far. For the bankers, Law Jr. playing through his injury. Irfan Kennedy, 10 points. And 6 points with a Looper off the bench. That's pretty much it seems. Approaching halftime, Philly maintaining that lead. Increasing it by 1 point. Irfan Kennedy, 15 points. Law Jr., 11 points. 16 from Alvear, 80, 13. Harry O'Gara playing through his injury, 2 points. Sean Camara, 10 points. Let's head into the second half, and I was gonna say, can New York make a stronger push in the second half? But Philly takes a double-digit lead, 13-point lead. I mean, Law Jr. playing through his injury is playing better than Irfan Eagleton, which is pain-inducing to their GM's brain. Ashlick, 19 points, 12 assists. Alvear, 21 points, 15 from Daniel Eddy. As Philly's getting ever so closer to the semifinals, ending the long New York Bankers dominant period, or just pausing it for a season. We'll see. But it seems to be all over here. In Philadelphia, game 7, in the end, 120-97, a much closer game, I feel like, than the score indicates. Irfan Kennedy finishing with 26 points, 9 assists, 6 rebounds, 2 steals. Ashlick for Philadelphia, 22 points, 16 assists, 12 points, 12 rebounds. Brand Simmons, 23 points, 5 rebounds. Alvear, 17 from Daniel Eddy. Sean Camara, 16 points and 5 fouls. And we have all of our semifinalists set. And it will be the top 4 seeds. Seattle versus Philadelphia, Boston versus Brooklyn. Let's do a quick injury check. Brooklyn fully healthy. Boston missing Ronnie Youngway. Seattle healthy. Philly, Gara injured for 1 game, Windy Willie for 3, but they will play through those injuries. And let's begin. They're both pretty close. Seems like Brooklyn Boston should be closer. So let's start with what seems to be the more interesting matchup. Garrett Jones leading Boston with 11 points, but it is a tied game so far. At halftime, Brooklyn taking a 5-point lead. Jones 16 points, Appling 17 points. Fresh off of a finals appearance last season for the Washington Monuments, now looking to repeat the finals berth and maybe even win a title here with Brooklyn. Their first since 2028. Entering the second half, Brooklyn increasing their lead to 12 points now. Jones 21, Agava 13, the rest not really notable. Brooklyn Bagels appling 27 points. Larson has been struggling, and unlike that one game where he had 21 assists, this one is not that, how should I say it? There's no redemption for him this game. Alright, the first 6 minutes of the fourth quarter and both teams scored almost 20 points. That's just crazy. But Boston doesn't seem very likely to catch up. And in the end, 112-96, Brooklyn taking a 1-0 series lead. 3 wins away from a finals appearance. Rod Appling, 30 points. Larson, 20 points in the end. 18 from Fowler, 16 from Wright off the bench. Oh, for Boston, Little and Agayava fouled out. 31 points from Garrett Jones, 19 from Agayava and Coots. Kyle Little struggled quite a lot. On the other side, Seattle taking a 1-0 series lead to everyone's complacency. 37 points, 21 rebounds. Dominique Estaham, 1 foul short of being ejected out of the game. Combined 8 points from Boston's bench. Oh, that's rough. Didn't even notice that. Alvear, 25 points. Now, back to 100% performance for him. Adam McFadden. Such a fun name. 24 points. So not bad, not bad. No, it doesn't seem to be quite that distributing point guard, although they do have Alper Ashlick doing that job instead. And for game 2, we are going to move to the other side of the bracket and Philly now with a much higher team rating. Gara back to 100% performance. Let's see if they're going to be able to pull off a miracle here. Alright, Seattle right on time, as we are going to live sim Seattle, but they are losing the first quarter. And however, will they come back from a 3-point deficit after the third? At halftime, tied game 53-53. Estaham, 6 points, 16 Jamon Carter. McFadden, 15 points for Brooklyn. Ashlick, for Philly. Ashlick, 12. 0 points, but 8 rebounds for Brad Simmons. Out of the third, and Philly with a 6-point lead here. Interesting, quite interesting. The game is still played in Seattle, so losing home court advantage will be quite significant here. 19 points from John Carter. Estaham struggling quite a lot. 19.62 rebounds. Brian Simmons. Adam McFadden, 19. Ashlick, 14 points, 14 assists. 6 minutes in, and Seattle coming right back into the game, down by 3. Jamon Carter to tie the game, but it's no good. Let's go 3 more minutes ahead, and Philly with a 7-point lead. Alvear mid-range shot increases the lead to 9. Adam McFadden, such a fun name yet again, I gotta say it. 22 points. Estaham has fouled out. Estaham has left the game. 5 for 19 from the field. This is not the game Ethan wanted to watch. 17 points, 10 rebounds. I mean, it seems good, but it's only 4.9 game score and plus minus of -4. Although, admittedly, much better than Jamon Carter, Andre Bro, and Charles Miller. 1 more minute into the fourth, and now 1:42 to go. Angle 3-pointer misses. Seattle still down by 6. The game is still within their reach, though. Only a 6-point difference. McFadden shot at the rim, and 1. Misses the free throw, though, but Ashlick offense real chance to make it a 4-point play now, and they do make it a 4-point play for a 10-point lead. And that's going to be all she wrote. Philadelphia tying the series in Seattle, 106-97. So far, the number 1 seed in the league has dropped the home court advantage. On the other side of the bracket, a pretty similar scenario. Boston, 119. Brooklyn, 108. Agayava, 20 points, 12 assists. 32 points from Kyle Little. And this year's MVP, Garrett Jones, 28 points, 6 rebounds. Rebounds, right, yes. He doesn't pass. Red Appling, 40 points. Larson, 18 points, 15 assists. But damn, a 40-point performance from Appling was not enough. RFA did struggle a lot. So both higher seeds losing home court advantage so far. And for game 2, let's check injuries yet again before we move on to Brooklyn versus Boston. The Battle of the Bees. Out of the first in Brooklyn, oh my god, embarrassing the massacres in Boston. Fowler 0 points, but doesn't even need to score, only played 6 minutes. 14 points RFA, more than the past 2 games combined, I feel like. Appling 12 points, 9 Larson along with 7 assists. Jones 11 points, 14 Nagayawa, but the bench is non-existent for Boston. Absolutely non-existent, 0 points. Although to be fair, Brooklyn's bench is not much better. A whole 3 points. They do increase the lead by 4 more points, and it's starting to seem pretty hopeless for Boston. Not quite down by 20 points, but it's going to be a rough comeback if it happens at all. And at halftime, now this is a bit more worrisome. I mean, both benches are struggling to score. 8 points from Brooklyn, but only 2 points off the bench for Boston. Jones 23 points. For Brooklyn, Larson 20. Fowler having a pretty rough game. Into the third, and yeah, not going to be able to come back into this one. Nuh-uh. Final score 117-87. Brooklyn with a 30-point win, completely eliminating all advantage Boston had after defeating Brooklyn at home and taking back the home court advantage. 31 points, Garrett Jones. 29 from Larson, 23 from Appling, and 21 from RFA with a pretty excellent performance by him. I do believe this is his best game of the playoffs so far. Alright, let's refresh. Let's just open it all in the same tab. One day. And Philadelphia taking a 2-1 lead. Kaiser Law Jr. recovering from his injury. And Dominique Castellham going down to injury. He will miss the remainder of the semifinals. Ethan, oh my goodness. 25 points, 15 rebounds, but he did go down to injury. Patellar tendonitis. It finally happened. Will they be able to survive even without Castellham though? I mean, Carter, even without him, is an MVP caliber player, and even without Castellham, I think they are as good as Boston at least. Maybe not as good as Philly or Brooklyn, but we'll see. Philadelphia though, Brad Simmons 24 points, 6 rebounds, and 6 fouls. So that's all in less than 25 minutes. And he was their best player. Not by game score though. But plus minus at least. Alper almost a triple double for him as well. 22 points, 9 assists, 8 rebounds, double double for Alvier. 14 and 10, 4 blocks and 2 steals. Hey. Charles Miller stepped up pretty big time for Seattle though, with Castellham's absence. 22 and 5. So let's see what's gonna happen here. Seattle, finally the underdog. If they do, this is gonna be such an amazing achievement if they actually manage to win this one. They're 5th in a row. And Castellham will miss at least half of the finals, I believe. So that if every series goes to 7 games, it's 4 more games. He will miss the entire finals as well, right? No, 10 more games. Alright, so he could be back for a potential game 7 of the finals, and that's it. So let's see. Seattle without Castellham. I didn't see the team rating. I don't want to exit out of the game now. But even without Dominique, they are up by 5 points after the first. Carter 6 points. D'Andre Bro 9 points, 3 assists. Philadelphia. Oh, help for Ashley going down to injury as well. Oh my goodness. 12 points from Adam McFadden. And both teams without their best player. Oh, jeez. At halftime, pretty high scoring game though. Charles Miller, 20 points. D'Andre Burrow stopped scoring completely. 13 points from Carter. McFadden 15, Alvier 14, and Jairo Gara off the bench. Jairo, I believe, is going to be crucial here. He's going to score at least 25. Calling it now. Calling it now. Also, I should prediction. The outcome was no. Is the Kaiser Jr. injury curse? Seems like it. Seems like it. Alright, entering the second half. And oh my goodness. No defense was played on that day. No defense whatsoever. Philadelphia still with a 4-point lead. Looking to take a 3-1 lead in the series. McFadden 22 points. Never mind, my high Gara prediction was pretty bad. He scored only 2 points in the third. 26 points from Carter. 9 points, 10 assists from Bro. 22 from Miller. All of their starters, except Joey Jansen, are negative in the plus-minus department, which is rough. And they do take the lead 6 minutes into the fourth. Seattle overcoming all odds. 34 points from Jamon Carter. Hot damn, Miller 25. Let's see here. Can Carter carry them to glory without Astaham? Alvier now has 22 points as well. Tying Adam. 5:52 to go. D'Andre Bro 3-pointer for the 5-point lead. Ah, damn, that would have been insane. But Philly taking back the lead. 118 to 104. A 4-point lead yet again. 34 points from Carter. 23 McFadden. Simmons 20 points now as well. 3 players scoring 20 plus. Gara at 18 points now. Okay, it could still come true. He could still score 25. Space Jam 3. Charles Miller low push shot. The lead is down to 2 points. Itty turns it over. Low push shot to tie the game, but blocked by Alvier. Adam McFadden shot at the rim, fouled by Engel. 2 free throws for Adam. Engel has fouled out. So that's another starter for Seattle not playing the final 2 minutes of the game. Jerry Johnson is back in. Since the first and the second makes it a 4-point lead for Philly. Poe shot at the rim, followed by Gara. Gara is on 4 fouls. Misses the first free throw and the second free throw. What a good foul that was, but Joey Jansen grabbing the offensive rebound. Miller 3-pointer, misses. McFadden rebound, Alvier 3-pointer, and it's good. 7-point lead Philadelphia. Lupo shot, misses yet again. Gara rebound. Carter with a steal on Gara though. Miller shot at the rim and throws it on, or Jairo going to be an and one. Foul on Gara, foul number 5 for Gara. Charles Miller converts the and one. A 4-point lead yet again. Alvier, Lopo shot, and it's good. 6-point lead Philadelphia. 1 minute to go. Miller 3-pointer. Oh, misses yet again. Brian Simmons. Why is Jamon Carter not shooting it? He's 7 for 7 for 3. Brian Simmons. He has taken 0 shots in the past minute and a half. Brian Simmons grabs the defensive rebound. Jairo Gara 3-pointer, and it's good. Jairo Gara. I called it 21 points, 4 points short of what I predicted. But Jairo Gara gives Philadelphia a 9-point lead. 54 seconds to go. D'Andre Bro 3-pointer misses yet again. Jamon Carter taking 0 shots. Brian Simmons, 18 seconds to go. The dagger from Simmons and the layup is good. 130 to 119, 11-point lead. No way Seattle is going to come back into this one. And it's garbage time. 130 to 119. 34 points from Jamon. No idea why he didn't attempt. Jamon, his last play.
That one goes down.
He stole the ball with 130 to go. Turned it over with 4 minutes. Turned it over with 4.5 minutes. Jamon. His last shot attempt, he scored 34 points. His last shot attempt was 6.5 minutes. to go in the game. And he made it for the lead. And that's it. God damn. Let's see how injured Alper is indeed. Alright, so 4 players scoring 20 plus. Sadly, Gara didn't score 25. Seems to be fully healthy.
What?
Fractured tooth. Alright. He's back. 3-1 lead. Let's not call it safe. On the other side, Boston tying the series. And Brooklyn with 2 injuries. Will they be playing through them?
What?
Oh god. So that's 4 injuries in 2 games to 3 teams. So Boston is the only one avoiding injuries so far. 21 points, 10 assists, double from Larson. I mean, it's... Hey, Grady. God damn you, Grady.
Please, no!
I mean, this is on me. I forgot to turn down the volume. It's completely on me. Hey, Grady. 13 and 14 from Fowler. But yeah. MVP Garrett Jones 28 and 9. Andrew Agava 13 and 13. Along with 6 rebounds. It's okay. This is what pain feels like. Yeah, sorry, JK. But it's only 2-2, and Appling will be at 100% after this game. Playing through 7 days. But let's be OKC. Oh, damn. I keep forgetting about the Euros. Denmark lost. Ukraine won. Okay. Pretty much expected. I mean, the Belgium-Denmark game was closer than expected, though. I didn't know that Denmark was so good. I'm not rooting for anyone, really. Like, even if my country was in it, I probably wouldn't root for them. I like good entertainment. I don't care about bias. Bias. I hate that word. Because I can't pronounce it. Anyways. Okay, Philly has a 5 point higher team rating. Do you call them 5 points? And Boston has a 5-point advantage here as well. Both the lower seeds have a higher team rating now. And off we go. Also, Gray, I don't know if you saw, Estaham will miss the entire semifinals and finals until Game 7 of the finals, potentially. Boston Massacres up by 7 out of the first, and Brooklyn sweating right now. Larson 9 points. He needs to carry them so hard this game. I don't know what percentage Appling will be playing at if he's injured. And the Brooklyn bench has been pretty bad in some games, but the Boston bench has been pretty horrible as well, so we'll see. If any of the starters struggle, I mean, Little is struggling somewhat. Jones, you can't really call this struggling, but the rest have been playing really well. And Agayava 9 points. Agayava shooting well is never a good sign. It means everything is going right for his team, and that does seem to be the case. With a 40-17 second quarter, Boston wins. Well, wins the first half by 30 points. Second quarter, will we be seeing a potential comeback? Maybe. 3 minutes to go. Larson low push shot misses. God damn it! Let's go 1 more minute ahead. Oh, okay. Kyle Little 3-pointer. Oh damn! If he didn't make this, it would have been much more interesting. So 105-93, from down by 30 at halftime to down by 12 points with 136 to go. I mean, if you can come back this far, maybe you can come back all the way. Larson 24 and 9, 20 points from Wyrook Jr., along with 12 rebounds. And yeah, Kyle Little leading the way for Boston in scoring. Play-by-play. Warwick Jr. mid-range shot, bricks it. Fowler offensive rebound, but Jones with a steal. Three-pointer, and it's good. And that's just rude. Larson, low push shot. Agava blocked by Appling. Fowler rebound. But it's all of a sudden 25 seconds to go, and that's going to be game. 111 to 97. Boston leads series 3-2. Only one win away. Appling will be fully healthy though. Yeah, that second quarter was just horrible. Hot damn. If only they didn't lose the second quarter by 23. 28 points. Kyle Lagao 18 and 11. All right, we have to watch this. I mean, it's the 4-time reigning champions. Potentially getting eliminated. 8 points. McFadden leading Philly in scoring at least, but not to any lead so far. Miller, however, 10 points. Carter 18, combined for 18 out of 31, giving Seattle a 6-point lead. Astam injured. Yes, Astam is injured. 9 more games. At halftime, Seattle though still up by 5 points. Philly really struggling. Let's hope they don't choke this one away. But they do have a lot of match points, to use tennis terms. Ashlick 15 points at least is keeping them alive. Miller 17 points. Carter only 11. So Carter did keep them alive last game, but he did struggle at the end. He very much proving that he can be relied solely to carry a team. It seems like, at least. Second half, and Philly taking the lead, 34-27 third quarter, and it's going to be a 2-point advantage for Philadelphia heading to the final quarter of the game. Carter, yeah, 6 turnovers now, 20 points, and Andre Bro getting injured as well. Ethan with the OKC with the inside job, sending a dud. 23 points, 12 assists for Ashlick, 18 points from McFadden, as Philly is looking to eliminate the 4-time reigning champs in 5 games. Nuz cheering with 4 rings, yeah. The only 4-peat. But Seattle is not going down quietly. Miller 23 points, Carter 22. Just Philly doesn't want to win this. Simmons has fouled out. Eddie is horrible this game. But they do take back the lead yet again and now have 3 players scoring 20 plus. Ashlick 23, 20 McFadden, Veer 21. 31 points from Miller. Can he do it? Throw a 3-pointer. The shot rims out. Ashlick rebound. Alvear elevates for a shot. Rolls out. Carter rebound. 3-pointer. Bricks the 3-pointer here. Eater rebound. Philly possession. Ashlick low push shot. Misses that as well. What a sequence here. Give them in the balls. Traore elevates for a shot at the rim. Slams it home. 1-point deficit for Seattle. Gara 3-pointer. Bricks it. Poe rebound. But turns it over. Seattle fails to take the lead. 83-pointer, shot rims out. 50 seconds to go. 2.5 minutes. I think only 2 points were scored. Engel elevates for a shot at the rim. Slams it home. Seattle with a lead, 108-107. Philly just doesn't want to win the series. Fallen Daniel Liddy. Engel converts the end one. 2-point lead. Seattle. 15 seconds to go. Gara, 3-pointer for the lead. The shot rims out, however. Gara grabs the offensive rebound, but Daniel Liddy, damn you, turns it over. Not shooting foul on Daniel Liddy. On Charles Miller, of course. Sinks the first, misses the second opportunity for overtime right here. Gara rebound, 6 seconds to go. Adam McFadden at the buzzer. It's good, 110-110, and it's going to be overtime right there. Oh my goodness. The drama just writes itself. Adam McFadden at the buzzer. 110 to 110. Alright. Alright. Brian Simmons still out. DeAndre Bro out to injury. Let's begin overtime. Okay, let's go 1 minute into overtime. Only 3 points scored. Philly misses the layup. Jansen rebound. Carter low post shot. No good. Alvear low post shot. And gives Philly a 2-point lead. Miller turning it over. Gara 3-pointer. Chance to make it a 5-point lead. And he does manage to do so. Miller turns it over. Alvear turns it over in the other end. And it's going to be a foul on Charles Miller, who's going to sink both free throws. Angle stealing the ball off of Ashlick. Carter 3-pointer to tie the game, but he bricks the shot. Ashlick 3-pointer other end. The shot rims out. Jensen with the rebound. Traore 3-pointer to tie the game, but misses yet again. Gara low post shot. Blocked by Jamon. Angle grabbing the rebound. Seattle possession, but Adam McFadden stealing the ball off of Joey Jansen. Ashlick 3-pointer. Rims out yet again. Miller rebound. Seattle possession yet again. Shot at the rim. Not for the tie. But Carter does get fouled by Sean Camara. That's what? His second foul. Sinks the first. And the second. Seattle down by a point. Cameron Poe in the game for Boubacar Traore. Eddie's back in the game. Good for Seattle, man. Eddie is back. Alvear elevates for a shot at the rim, but it's no good. Jamon Carter for the lead. Shot rims out as well. Miller offensive rebound. Seattle maintains the possession, but 8 seconds later, Cameron Poe turns it over. Ashlick mid-range shot to make it a 3-point lead. 21 seconds to go, but he bricks it. Philly hasn't scored in quite a while. Adam McFadden grabs the rebound, keeping Philly's possession, but not shooting foul on Jansen and Engel. They are now in the penalty, and Ashlick will have 2 free throws. And will sink the first and the second. 70 seconds to go. Seattle down by 3. What's going to happen next? Miller, 4 seconds later, shot at rim. Layup is good. They're probably going to foul instantly, and they do manage to do so. Alvear going to the free throw line, sinking the first, missing the second. Alright, opportunity here. A much easier 2-pointer necessary to tie the game now. Gara grabs the offensive rebound, however. Philadelphia maintaining the position, and now a chance to make it a 4-point lead and try and seal the win here. Alvear, okay, he's 100% this time. Makes it a 4-point lead, and that's it. Seattle is out of the playoffs after an overtime game. The 4-time reigning champions, Seattle Symphony, are out of the playoffs in the semifinals. Philadelphia making the finals as a 4 seed after 4.
Scare me this time.
Demons!
4 seasons. We're gonna be having a finals without Seattle or New York. Well, actually, none of these teams potentially about to make the finals have been in the finals either ever or at least since 2034. Anyways, Alvear 29 points in the end. Okay, not bad. 25 points, 16 assists. Alper Ashlick, Adam McFadden 23 points. Jamon Yasak 24 points, 7 assists, 6 rebounds, 8 for 25 from the field, 4 for 14. For 3, Charles Miller tried his best. 39 points. Cool. Yeah, I should add that one. Damn. So many good ones. I should make a list. But yeah, good job, Adam McFadden. Alright, how long is Andre's entry? Not that it matters. 7 games, okay. However, the other side of the bracket, Brooklyn, RFA, not at 100% for one more game. After what? That's 4 seasons. 1 season's 3 weeks. After 12 weeks, after 3 months, we are gonna have new colors on the logo. Yeah, Philly won a title in 2021. 2022. Brooklyn won in 2028. So Boston lost 2 finals. Boston lost, I believe, 2 finals. They never won a title. Oh, they lost in 2023. Oh, no, but they were the number 1 seed twice. Right, they lost in the second round as the number 1 seed in 2024, right? Led by Corey Rice. Yeah, he lost, I believe, 2 finals. So either every team and almost every manager has had a finals appearance. GK made the finals with Memphis as well in 2030, I think, or 2031. All right, here we go. But yeah, definitely, I think it's J-Daw's first finals. He made it to the Copa finals, but not main league finals. And Brooklyn with an 11-point lead here, pretty good start. Maybe we get a game 7 here. At halftime, Boston coming close to tying the game though, down by 2 points, 52-50. Garrett Jones 13 points, 11 from Joshua Coots, 9 from Rod Appling. Well, RFA, their injured player is the best one on the roster. 11 points, 4 fouls, so he might foul out anyway. Entering the second half, Brooklyn maintaining the lead, and Boston can't quite pull through here with a comeback. Garrett Jones, 17 points. Oh, yikes. Joshua Coots and Wesley Botts have fouled out. Botts only played less than 11.5 minutes. So that's rough. 22 fouls compared to 15. Oof. Intense. Yeah, it seems like it. 6 minutes into the fourth, Brooklyn up by 8 points, 23 from Appling. Larson has been struggling, kind of. Well, from just shooting, he's been decent otherwise. Jones has been struggling a lot this game. 10-point lead for Brooklyn, 2:52 to go. 1 more minute, let's go. 11-point lead. Warwick Jr. mid-range shot. Alo King rebound for Boston. RFA has fouled out finally. Dylan Wright is back in the game. Kyle Little reduces the lead to 9. Dylan Wright low post shot. Misses it. Fowler with the foul on Garrett Jones, but he misses the first, sinks the second. The lead is down to 8 points now. Fowler mid-range shot. The shot rims out yet again. Appling offense rebound, keeping the possession in Brooklyn's hands. But they do make it a 10-point lead now with 28 seconds to go, and that should be game. Kyle Little 3-pointer misses, and that's it. 103-93, and we have another game 7 here on our hands. Red Appling 33 points after his injury. Boston. Garrett Jones, 25 points, 13 and 10 from Andrew Agava, along with 7 assists, 3 shy of a triple-double. Let's go. A fully healthy Brooklyn and almost fully healthy Boston. I mean, Ongwe would not have been a factor. RFA is a meme rename? Yes, it is. Alright, game 7. Any lineup changes? Or should we begin? Oh, it wasn't Jeff, it was Louis, I believe. I'll assume there are no lineup changes. It was one of those seasons when Louis lost, because he was pick number 21. And here we go, game 7. Yeah, no, Jeff won the finals, so I forgot what his rename was. Oh, it was Doug Judy, right. And here we go, game 7, and Boston off to a hot start, 36 to 25. I do feel like we should maybe just let it run like this. It might be more interesting than just doing quarter by quarter in exciting game 7s. So right now I have 11 points on Boston, leading them in scoring. For Brooklyn, Appling with 9 points, leading the way, but the second quarter seems a lot slower than the first in scoring. Boston maintaining that double-digit lead. And ironic that Brooklyn, now fully healthy, is down by 15, almost, with 4 minutes to go until the end of the first half. Although they are somewhat catching up, 56 to 45 here. 6 points by Dylan Wright off the bench, 9 points Red Appling, Larson 7 points, Appling 4 for 14 from the field. That's a big yikes. And at halftime, 65 to 49. In the end, the lead increases to 16 points for the Boston Massacres. Andrew Agayava 15 points, 11 from Kyle Little. Larson not taking very many shots either. What? Just gonna wait it out, but let's see if Brooklyn can manage to pull off a comeback here in the second half. Although they are down by 20 points now. 20 painful points. 8 minutes to go. Andrew Agayava with 17. Appling with 4 for 15, 4 for 10 from Wyrick Jr. Midway through the third, Brooklyn down by 20. And will the number 1 seed and the number 2 seed really not make the finals? It's pretty bad. Alright. Never mind. The lead dissipates down to 13 now, almost a single digit lead. Wyrick 13 points, 8 Dylan Wright off the bench. 11.5 minutes to go. But the lead, oh my, yet again, up to 16. Assists from Eric Larson. The lead up to 17. Oh, what's happening here? Hey, Colin. Thanks for the follow. And yeah, the lead is now up to 20 points. 8 minutes to go. Brooklyn was so close. That start of the fourth quarter was really good. Now 15 to 7 run by Boston in the fourth. By 20 points, 6 minutes to go. It's just painful. Four minutes to go. Doesn't seem like they will be catching up here. Down by 15 with... I don't see it happening. Yeah. Hey, Colin. So in the end, Boston prevailing in Game 7 against a fully healthy Brooklyn team. And moving on to the finals. 104 to 91, Game 7. Garrett Jones, 15 points. He had a pretty horrible shooting night. Luckily, his teammates stepped up. Kyle Little, 18 points. Agayava, 17 points. 15 from Rodriguez. 12 from Tutsma. For Brooklyn, Larson, 9 points, 19 assists. I guess Appling sort of failed them. And they do need a more consistent scorer. Although they should have, in theory, made up for it. If one struggles, the other one could have compensated for it, Fowler or Appling. But in the end, both scored only 14 points. Combined 10 for 29 for the field. 1 for 7 for 3. Fowler 14 rebounds as well. Dylan Wright 12 and 13 off the bench. But it just wasn't enough in the end for Brooklyn. Alright, I'll give you... Let's set up a prediction. Who wins the finals? Boston or Philly? Alright, I'll give you 2 minutes to vote. So, neither of these two teams have ever won a title. Philly's first finals appearance, Boston's second. And I believe the first time the number 1 and the number 2 seeds did make the finals since 2034. 2035. Okay, Dallas, LA. And possibly the second time it ever happened. Yeah, this is the 2 conference system. So yeah, the second time ever the number 1 and the number 2 seed did not make the finals. I saw Hussein Taz. He is indeed etched into the CDLA history books. Alright, force win? No. Game 1 of the 2042 finals, and Boston is off to a hot start, 36-24. Brian Simmons 10 points for Philly. The rest, horrible. For Boston, Andrew Agava 14 points, Coots 9 points, 8 from Kyle Little. Let's see what halftime is going to look like. And Philly coming back 36-26 second quarter. Now only down by 2 points. Ashlick 21 and 8. Oh damn, he had like 2 points, didn't he? Or like something very low. 2 or 4 points. Want to become famous? No, thank you, bot. 14 from Andrew Agava. Jones 10. Little 11 points. 13 from... Did I say 13 from Coots? Maybe, maybe not. Let's see how the second half is going to look. Will Philly pull off an actual comeback? Okay, so far so good. Looking very good for Philly. 27 and 11 for Meshlick. Nah, great. Did they just leave right away? Anyways, there's a lot of them. 20 points from Coots. Agava 19. Jones struggling now, as Boston loses the lead they had in the first half. Little 17 points. But it's not enough so far. McFadden not taking many shots either. 5 shots, 2 made, 8 points, 8 rebounds, so it's decent. Simmons 5 blocks along with those 19 points and 9 rebounds. And let's head into the fourth quarter. 6 minutes into it. Boston taking back the lead. Who stepped up? Whoops. 20 points from Little. Agava 21. Coots 26 points. So the MVP is struggling, but worry not, MVP. Little, Agava, and Coots right there, combining for 67 points. Ashlick with 29 and 13. Simmons 6 blocks. Luckily has not fouled out yet, but he should be back in the game. 3 minutes in, and Boston up by 4. Simmons turning the ball over. 5 fouls as well, so on the verge of fouling out. Let's go 1 more minute ahead, and Boston up by 3. Wesley Botts 3-pointer to double the lead. No good. Simmons still in the game. 31-16 from Ashlick, 22 and 10 from Alvear. 33 from Joshua Coots. Definitely the match of his career. More points than minutes played, man. You don't get that often. 149 to go. McFadden rebound. Philly possession. Gara shot at the rim, slams it home. Philly down by 1. Jones mid-range shot increases lead to 3. Yet again, McFadden 3-pointers to tie the game, misses. Wesley Botts rebound. Boston possession. Cannot double the lead on this occasion either. Gara rebound. Mid-range shot. Bricks it this time around, but McFadden grabs the offensive rebound. Low push shot for him, but blocked by Garrett Jones. Grabs the rebound. 3-pointer on the other end and gets fouled by Gara. There's going to be three free throws for Garrett Jones. 7 for 7 so far. Sinks the first, second, misses the third. But Joshua Coots grabs the offensive rebound. However, McFadden steals the ball off of Garrett Jones. Alvarez elevates for a shot at the rim. The layup attempt rolls out. Yikes. But Simmons grabs the offensive rebound. They really need a quick bucket here. Coots with the foul. Foul number 6. Oh, Coots out of the game. 11 seconds to go. Let's hope for Coots' sake he doesn't miss the overtime. How? And yeah, it doesn't seem like they will be overtime as McFadden misses 1 of 2 free throws. Philly down by 4 points with 11 seconds to go, but they are not giving up here. It is the finals after all, and instantly foul Garrett Jones, who will miss 1 free throw. And then Philly will miss 8 seconds. 3-pointer for Ashlick, but oh my god, okay, 3 seconds to go. They do foul Andrew Agayava. Sinks the first. Will he make the second? He could intentionally miss, but no, he sinks it. That's safe for a 4-point lead. Can't really overcome that in 3 seconds. 3-pointer by Gara breaks it, and yeah, wouldn't have tied it anyway. 124 to 120. Boston takes a 1-0 series lead in a very, very close game. In the loss, Alvarez took 34 points, 16 assists, but Joshua Coots 33 points, 23 Agayava, 20 Kyle Little, and Garrett Jones 21 and 8. Not bad, not bad. 12. Let's not forget the 12 assists from Agayava as well. All right.
That didn't scare me this time.
Damon. Game 2 of the finals. What the? Yeah, you press the button if you want to hear my voice. Playing a game, getting scared by demons. No, it's not funny. Don't do it. Don't do it.
No! God, please, no! No!
I think he might not have 1,000 points.
No!
Alright, game 2 of the finals. Let's get into it. Not as hot as last game. 19 to 17. Boston 2-point lead. Neither team scoring 20 plus. Agayava 8 points. Ongwe is back. Eligible for play now for Boston as well. After his ACL injury.
What?
At halftime. Sad. "16 points from Garrett Jones." As Boston takes a 14-point lead now, 45 to 31. 10 points from Andrew Agayava. And he's pretty bad from the field so far. So Garrett Jones keeping him alive. On Philly side, McFadden. Damn. Alvarez like 0 for 6 from the field. Simmons 0 for 8. That's just really... That's what struggling is. And the lead increases by 8 more points after the third. I do not believe it's gonna end well for Philly, so let's just zoom through this game. 95 to 72, and Boston will take a 2-0 series lead. As I mean, they did have home court advantage, so there's that. But Garrett Jones, 24 points, 8 rebounds, leading Boston to a 2-0 series lead. Brad Simmons did foul out. 9 points, 12 rebounds. And Boston up by 2 now as the series heads to Philadelphia. Game 3, let's go. And Boston starting the game with the lead as well. Seattle lost, yeah. Sam got injured in the semifinals. Starting the game with the lead yet again. 5-point lead this time. And yeah, Philly. Simmons, how many shots did he? I think he was 0 for 9 last game. No, 0 for 2 so far this game. At halftime, Philly catching up though. Kyle Little, 14 points for Boston. Adam McFadden, 0 points. Oh, what? How do you foul out already? It's halftime, bro. Brian Simmons, 6 points, 7 rebounds, 6 fouls, 17 minutes. Alvear, 12 points, 14 points. Kyle Little, and Boston up by 3, but I don't think they will be losing this one thanks to Brian Simmons and his careless flailing of his arms, causing fouls all over. However, it's a tie game here. 76, 12 minutes to go. Brian Simmons has places to be bunt. Yeah, maybe. Although Alvear Daniel Liddy also close to foul trouble with 4 fouls. 21 points from Alvear. Alperesh took 6 points this time. Really underperforming in the finals. Garrett Jones, 20 points. I don't even know who's going to get the finals MVP if Philly comes back. It's just going to be so weird. Entering the fourth, so let's not see him until the end of the game. But 6 minutes in, and oh, yikes. 25-13 in the first 6 minutes. Boston getting close to a 3-0 lead. But Philly somewhat coming back. I mean, they're still down by 10. Coots always for a shot at the rim. Rolls out 2.5 minutes. McFadden with the steal. Philly possession. They could do it. 2 free throws for Alvear. The lead is down to 6 points. Kyle Little misses the first free throw. Sinks the second. Boston up by 7. Ashlick mid-range shot. Sinks it this time. 112-107. Garrett Jones 3-point attempt. Blocked by Alvear. Clutch block by Al. Bots grabs the offensive rebound though. Kyle Little low push shot. No good, but they did waste a good 10 seconds. Gara defensive rebound. They really need to get a quick shot off. And they do not do that. 12 seconds wasted. But 80 sinks the mid-range shot. 112-109. Probably going to foul instantly. Okay, they waste 2 seconds fouling. Garrett Jones makes the first and the second. 5-point lead Boston. 5 seconds to go. 83-pointer shot rims out. Pretty similar to game 1. And the same outcome. Boston winning a very, very close game. Garrett Jones, 33 points, 26 from Kyle Little. And that's a rough start to the fourth quarter. Really got to Philly. 25 from Alvear. 16 and 9 from Alperesh. That is going to take a miracle for Philly to win this one. Down 3-0 in the finals. No injuries, but just overall really struggling. Let's see if they can overcome the Boston team and pull off the reverse sweep. The first so far, Boston has won the first quarter of every game, but this time Philly 37-36, 1-point lead. Jones 7 points, Little 10 points, Ashlick 14 points. There we go. Simmons 4, 6 for Veer and 80 after the first quarter. At halftime, there we go. 67-58, but could it be too little, too late? They are down 3-0 after all, as they do head into the fourth quarter of the fourth game of the finals with a 10-point lead. Jones 20 points, 9 rebounds. Skyler 19 points. 18, 6 and 6 from Ashlick. Simmons 10 points, 14 rebounds. 22 from Alvear. Alvear has been a revelation so far these playoffs. Pretty consistent for Philadelphia. Oh, no one voted for Philly either. Damn. I don't think this is gonna be a sweep. I think a final sweep happened in the early 20s, but I'm not sure. Could Boston pull off a comeback? Doesn't seem very likely. 120 to 109. It's going to be 3-1. 124 to 109. Philly survives in the finals. 26 and 10. Garrett Jones' performance quite decent. Kyle Little 24 and 5. 21 and 10. 2 rebounds shy of a triple double for Alper Eshlik. 19 and 16 from Brian Simmons. And Alvear 33 points. I do believe he's also fairly young. 23 years old. The future of the league. 24-year-old Garrett Jones versus the 23-year-old Alvear, and I do believe 23-year-old, yes, Adam McFadden. So Philadelphia's future is quite bright. The gentleman sweep, potentially, yes. So now I'm curious, did a finals sweep ever happen? Yes, Boston actually got swept. 2023. Atlanta got swept 2025. Washington got swept 2026. So there were 3 sweeps. Boston was the first. Yeah, all in the 20s, and I think all by Sacramento. Sacramento sweeping Boston, Sacramento sweeping Atlanta, and Sacramento sweeping Washington. Yeah. So all Sacramento. I mean, I could have done that in the history sheet, but oh well. Off to game 5. Let's go. Game 5 being played in Boston. Okay. Another first, and another very good start for Philadelphia. Ashlik 5 points, 6 assists, 9 points from McFadden, and 6 from Alvear. For Boston, 6 points from Coots. Kyle Little going down to injury. Yikes. I mean, they did get avoided by injuries in the semifinals, so you could argue it's only fair, but we'll see. Feels hardly fair when they were up 3-0 in the finals. They do, however, got the lead down to what, 7 points, so at least it's not in double digits. And oh, whoops, almost screwed it up. Damn. Whew. All right, end of the third, 79 to 72. Philly up by 7 points. 9-10 from Alper Eshlik, 15-15 Brian Simmons, 18 from Alvear. Darius Bradley. Everything is falling apart here for Boston now. Garrett Jones, 18 points, 15 and 6 from Andrew Agayava, 8 and 6 from Joshua Coots. Not having a great time here. Can they overcome their injuries though? Maybe. The game is still within reach. 5:50 to go. 80 stealing the ball. Simmons low post shot makes it a 9-point lead. Let's go 3 minutes ahead. Coots low post shot fouled by 80, sinks the first and the second. The lead is down to 7 points now. 2.5 minutes to go. Alvear 3-pointer misses. Simmons with the offensive rebound. Rebound number 19. McFadden low post shot misses this one as well. Garrett Jones rebound. 3-pointer on the other end bricks it. Ashlik rebound. 83-pointer, no good. Coots attempts a 3-pointer and it's good. 96 to 92. Boston is only down by 4 points now. Alvear low post shot blocked by Wesley Botts. Wesley Botts grabs the rebound, elevates for a shot at the rim, and no good. Fails to make it a 2-point deficit now. Alper Eshlik defensive rebound. Brian Simmons elevates for a shot at the rim, but it's no good. Simmons grabs the offensive rebound. The game is so close. Itty throws it down on Alu King, 98 to 92 with 40 seconds to go. Andrew Agayava attempts a low post shot, and it's a shooting foul on Alvear. 2 free throws for Andrew Agayava, sinks the first and the second. The lead is down to 4 points yet again. And oh my god, 14 seconds. I mean, it's very good for Philadelphia. I don't know why Boston didn't foul them, but oh well. Blocked by Coots. Garrett Jones, 4 seconds to go. Attempts a three-pointer, breaks it, and that's going to be all she wrote. 100-94 Philadelphia, down by 3-2 now. And game 6 will be played in Philadelphia, so they will have the home court advantage to force a game 7 here. I don't know if a 3-0 lead was ever lost in the finals. 3-1 maybe, but I don't think so. I can't remember, but 3-0 come back in the finals. I don't think that has happened so far. In the end, Garrett Jones, 20 points, 7 rebounds, 20 points, 9 rebounds, Andrea Gayava. 16 off the bench by Devin Rodriguez. That was the X factor for them. 22 points, 20 rebounds, Brad Simmons. Ashlick, yet again, 2 rebounds shy of a triple-double. 14 and 11 from Adam McFadden. I mean, it's not really a joke if you lose to injuries. Kyle Little will be fully recovered. Bradley will not be at 100% for the rest of the series, but it's not a long-term injury. At least Kyle Little is safe. All right, somewhat of a fair fighting chance now. All right, game 6. Well, let's see if Philly can force a game 7. So every single game so far, whoever won the first quarter won the game. I don't know what's going to happen if it's tied, but whoever won the first quarter ended up winning the game in the end. Oh, damn, Colin. That's rude. And Philly takes the first quarter, and quite decisively so. 11 points, Alperashik. 8, Adam. Alvear, 7 points. Garrett Jones with 6. Kyle Little, 3 points. Let's see what's going to happen here in the second quarter. Will Boston be able to come back into the game? Will Philly increase the lead even more? And Boston is back in the game. Garrett Jones, 11 points. 10 points, Andrea Gava. Josh Akutz, 10 points. And Boston only down by 2 points. I believe this similar scoreline was 2 games ago. Just with the roles reversed. Oh, 3 games ago. Not sure. Anyways, Alperashik only scored a single point in the second quarter. 8 assists. Alvear, 14 points. And yikes. Philly was very close. They're still close. The game is extremely close. 73-73. 12 minutes to go. Whoever wins the fourth quarter wins the game. No one wins it. We go to overtime. 18 points from Brad Simmons, 14 Ashlick. So he scored 11 in the first quarter and 3 points in the second and the third combined. Alvear, 16 points. Did I say that? McFadden, 13. I feel like I keep repeating myself, or are they just similar stat lines? Garrett Jones, 17. 19 from Andrea Gayava. Both teams pretty similar in the fact that they're heavily relying on their starting lineups. The benches are pretty much non-factors. Alright, start of the fourth. 6 minutes into the fourth. Boston with a 4-point lead. Could they be sealing the series here? 5:57 to go. McFadden shot at the rim, fouled by Olo King. Olo King fouls out for Boston. Garrett Jones back in the game. Both free throws. Philly down by 2 points. 3 minutes ahead, and Philly now takes the lead. 94-90. Garalopu shot attempt to make it a 6-point lead, and he does manage to do so. 96-90. Jairo Gara, 12 points off the bench. Alvear, 23 points. Adam McFadden, 20. Simmons, 18. Ashlick, 14 and 10 assists. Garrett Jones, 23 points, 6 rebounds, and 6 rebounds, and 7 assists from Andrea Gayava. Josh Akutz, 14 points, 11 rebounds. The comeback dream is still alive for Philadelphia cheesesteaks. Garrett Jones 3-pointer cuts the lead in half. Alvear shot at the rim, slams it home, and it's going to be an and one. Joshua Coots foul on Alvear, converts the and one. Non-shooting foul on Gara. Garrett Jones, yet another 3-pointer, misses this time. Agayeva grabbing the offensive rebound though. Coots mid-range shot blocked by Brian Simmons. Ashlick on the other end, the layup is good. 8-point lead Philadelphia. Garrett Jones gets fouled. Sinks both free throws. Gara turns it over. 50 seconds to go. Mid-range shot by Garrett Jones. No good. So they are down by 6. Still manageable. Now shooting foul on Wesley Botts. A bunch of players on Boston now with 4 fouls. Brad Simmons misses the misses both free throws. Coots rebound. Boston possession. Low post shot. 28 seconds to go. Joshua Coots makes it a 4-point deficit for Boston. McFadden low post shot. Oh my God! What? Where did the time go? 5 seconds. What? McFadden. They just gave up. They were down by 4 points and just waited 23. They just waited the full, almost the full shot clock. What? 28 seconds, then to 5. They didn't foul. What? Yeah, Grady blew a 3-0 lead, but not in the finals. Not in the finals. So in the end, Philly, after being down 3-0 with all of the momentum on their side. However, they will be playing in Boston. So not sure how that's gonna work out. 28 points from Garrett Jones. 19 points, 9 assists, 7 rebounds. 16 and 12 from Joshua Coots. Hot damn. 26 points from Alvear. 16 and 11 from El Presley. Brian Simmons, 18 points, 9 rebounds, 5 blocks. 4 blocks for Alvear as well. 22 points from Adam McFadden. 6 rebounds and 5 assists for him as well. Alright, let's check out some of CDLA history. CDLA finals. Philadelphia 5 seed, no 3-0 lead blown. First number 2 seed to win. Atlanta blowing a 16-40. Oh, okay, yeah, that's. They lost in the fourth quarter, 16-40. Damn. Game 1. Oh, damn, that's such a good finals. Washington, Sacramento. But yeah, no 3-0 leads blown. It seems like Chicago down 2-3. Miami down 0-2 and 2-3. Game 7 here as well. No 3-0 comebacks. And the first Game 7 in the finals since 2038. Seattle's first championship against Sacramento. They did. Okay, so 4 seasons ago there was a 3-1 lead blown in the finals by Sacramento. And 20-point lead in Game 7. First 2 seed, I don't know, man. It doesn't exist anymore. Something snow. Boston, Philly, Game 7. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Not history, game log. 124-20, 99-74. Pretty close games. Damn. Only 2 games were decided in double digits. Alright, no misclicks. Here we go. Game 7. Not gonna go quarter by quarter. Let's do the full game. Boston starting off with the first points of the game. And yeah, finally some excitement in the finals. First Game 7 in 4 seasons. No Seattle or New York or Los Angeles or Sacramento. Whoever wins this are going to be the first time champions. Philadelphia down by 10 points. Not looking good. So yeah, whoever won the first quarter so far has won the game. Every single game so far in the finals. Yeah, still very true. 1.5 minutes to go to decide the winner of the game here. But Boston looking pretty comfortable as Boston takes the win. Congratulations. We already know who's going to be the winner, but let's check out the rest of the game. Oh, Philly already has a ring. All right. Okay, I'm cheering unbiased for Boston because they don't have a ring. Although Philly catching up here. Let's see if they can fully come back. A lot at stake here. God damn it. Why does Philly feel like such an underdog? I guess because they were down 3-0, but then again, I don't want Boston to lose either. Kyle Little, 16 points, 8 from Garrett Jones, 9 from Joshua Coots. 2 minutes to go in the first half. Boston up by 5. Seems like a pretty low scoring game, but it's actually quite decent. McFadden, 13 points. Ashlick, whenever Ashlick struggled, Philly lost. Struggled from the field, I mean. They really need him to... yeah, whenever he struggled from the field, like in all of the wins, he had at least double-digit points. And I know he struggled in the first 3 games with scoring. Any foul trouble? I see 4 fouls for Joshua Coots. That's it. 15 from McFadden. 16 points from Brian Simmons. Now Philly taking the lead. 4 minutes to go in the third. 16 points, 14 rebounds, 2 blocks, and only 2 fouls. Brian Simmons is unstoppable here. Philly still have the lead. 1:40 to go. Will Boston take the lead back? No, Philly still maintaining it. 30 seconds to go. Boston with a quick 4-point run. Non-shooting foul on Coots. In the penalty, Gara sings the first, misses the second. Grabs the rebound, and that's going to be the start of the fourth quarter. The fourth quarter of Game 7. The final quarter of the season, 64-64. A blank slate here. 15 points by the 2042 MVP. 21 points from Kyle Little. 13 from Joshua Coots, but he is 1 foul away from falling out of the game. Let's see here. Philly with the first points of the fourth quarter. Boston did win the first quarter, so technically, according to every game so far in the finals, they should win this one, but we'll see. Philly is going strong here. 9 minutes to go. The game's still pretty close. Philly up by 1. Coots still has not fouled out. Philly up by 4 points now, 80-76. 22 points Adam McFadden. Ashlick still struggling. Boston down by 7. 5 minutes to go. 7-point lead. Philly 9-point lead. 4 minutes to go. Boston choking this one away. 3 minutes to go. Let's do a play-by-play from now on. 3 minutes to go. We can do that. Daniel Eddy mid-range shot misses for Philly. Simmons offensive rebound number 21. 18 points, 21 rebounds for Brian Simmons in this game 7. Adam McFadden mid-range shot misses. 2.5 minutes to go. Kyle Little rebound. Boston Garrett Jones misses the 3-point attempt. Alvear defensive rebound. McFadden misses the shot at the rim. Jones rebound. Boston possession yet again. Non-shooting foul on Alvear. Kyle Little mid-range shot, and it's good. 93-85 single-digit lead for Philly. 83-pointer blocked by Olu King. Andrew Agayava rebound. Boston possession. Kyle Little shot at the rim. Slams it home. 6-point lead Philly. Timeout Boston. Adam McFadden 3-pointer. And completely negates those two baskets with a 3-point play. Well, 3-pointer. 96-87. Daniel Eddy with the steal. Philly possession. Ashlick 3-pointer. No good. Bialik rebound. Agayava lives for a shot at the rim. Throws it down and out for Ashlick, and it's going to be an and one. 45 seconds to go. Agayava converts the and one. 6-point deficit now for Boston. 45 seconds to go. Let's see. Alvear. 10 seconds later. And it's good. 99-90. Alvear. 4 for 11 for 3. His 24th point. Kyle Little, a 3 of his own on the other end. No good. Alvear grabbing the rebound. But McFadden turns it over. A little 3-pointer. Shot from Sound. That's going to be all she wrote. End of the game. Philadelphia Cheesesteaks being down 3-0. Managed to come back. Win the series in game 7. 99-90. Every single game so far. Whoever won the first quarter won the game. And in the final game, Boston winning 25-19. Could we have jinxed them? Maybe. But oh my god, what a series. What a series. I don't know who the finals MVP is. Maybe Garrett Jones. He's been pretty consistent. It would be pretty cool. But hot damn. Brad Simmons in the decisive game. 18 points, 21 rebounds, 2 blocks. 6 points, 11 assists, 7 rebounds, Alpresh. Like 26 and 4 from Adam McFadden. And this is what? Exactly 20 seasons since their first championship. The Philadelphia Cheesesteaks win their second one. Alvear, 24 points, 7. Oh, let's not forget, maybe McFadden will be the finals MVP. McFadden and Alvear are only 23 years old. So Philly still has quite a bright future ahead of him. So does Boston with a young MVP in Garrett Jones. 20 points, 8 rebounds in game 7. Kyle Little, 28 points. Kuz did end up fouling out in the end. 13 points, 8 rebounds. They did it. They did it. The Mad Lads. 3-0 comeback. It actually happened. They actually did it, the Madmen. Hot damn. First finals game 7 since 2038 and first ever. Oh, you think it was a 3-1 lead? It was a 3-0 lead. They were up 3-0. They lost. They got reverse swept. They lost 3 in a row. They're just brutal. CDLA hates, well, the export, not the actually, hates Vin. 0-3 in the finals. But yeah, I mean, Philly was 0-3 in the finals as well, and look at them now. Maybe he's gonna win the next 4. You never know. He's got the MVP. Ah, damn. That's just brutal. It's just brutal. Who won the finals MVP? Alvear! Alvear, I forgot about. He was pretty consistent. That is true. Game log. Can we see the playoff game log? How does it work? This is regular season. Playoffs. There we go. In the finals, 24, 26, 18, 33, 25. Yeah, he was pretty consistent. Almost the... No, never mind. That's just offensive rebounds and defensive rebounds. It's just... Yeah, never mind. Alvear. Hot damn. Philly with their second championship, Boston with their second finals loss. So in the end, we actually do not have a new champion. Yeah, at least he didn't watch it live. I think it might hurt less if you don't watch it live. I don't know though. He did. He did. He had a plus 16 prog last season. Just appeared out of nowhere. Like, it's his 3rd season. He didn't even play in his 1st season. His 2nd season of playing, he wins the finals MVP.